Greetings one and all, and welcome back to Zayfard Plays Galactic Civilizations 3. So in our last episode we were starting to lay the groundwork for some culture flipping. And by groundwork I mean over by the Thalians and by the Yor we have a cultural starbase, which is really useful. And we're starting to push our culture into their regions. We've also now got extreme colonization and can start colonizing frozen and water worlds, which we've done, also over in Thalian space. Our culture hasn't spread as quickly over there as I'd hoped, but, you know, it could be worse. I'm going to start building up some more cultural ships, some more star bases, so we can start pushing our culture over here, because we do need to get this world to be ours. Now, over by the Yor, it's slightly better. Our culture is starting to push. And it's a bit 50-50 on the borders, but it's starting to go. Now, the one problem we have got is the Yor are pushing back. Oh, precursor anomaly, heavily defended. I need to test one of those. So I got distracted there. I've seen these since I've got the precursor update, and I've never tested them. So that's one of my goals for this game. I want to send a heavily armed ship over there to find out what is in there. Yeah, you're starting to threaten us. They're starting to go, we're really weak. You know, you might want to consider not attacking us. So we're starting to build up a fleet. And we have got one ship. One ship. With more firepower than the Yor, though, which is good. We've also found an awful lot of artifacts. So we're also going and exploring all of those, getting those done. So, without further ado, let's get back on with the game. Goals for today are really to start pushing out the culture so that this world becomes ours. Ooh, there's a pirate fleet over there. Actually, that's pretty good. The culture is now starting to push. And this area is becoming ours. Now that's good. That is definitely good. Where's the idle ship? Excellent. The first of my tiny ships is ready. So we can swarm over the Yor. Fantastic. Oh, precursor upon. I bet we've got the lovely completing a ship, completing a an upgrade on the planet one. So we've got a laboratory finished, which is fantastic. Okay, we've got what's that? Antimatter. That's useful. We've got a pirate fleet over here, which we're going to need to deal with once we have a fleet of our own. Let's see, 4 more turns for this to be ready. Then 20 turns we've got a fleet. Okay. However, you can go and inspect the other artifacts. Another laboratory. Excellent. Oh, so close to 3 in 1 turn. But a research relic, that would be useful. Tensions between our people have been reduced thanks to the Open Border Treaty you signed. Well, we are glad to hear that. And that reminds me, I have a cultural treaty. Thalians! Let's see if we can come to some sort of agreement. How about a cultural treaty? Oh, you'll gladly accept that, so, you should consider giving me 0G construction for that is fair. Excellent. Excellent. Let us push our cultures at each other. Let's see what happens. But we can also now build medium-sized hulls, which is fantastic. And we've done research coordination. Excellent. That is really good. Okay. Let's see. You can go have a look at that artifact for me. It is sometimes amusing to see other species struggle with basic matters of coordination, which comes so naturally to Altarians. Not that we're smug or arrogant. Our new research coordination centers should help boost our research efforts even more. Excellent. Then I think some precision manufacturing will be good here. I've already got that, okay. In that case, let's reduce manufacturing costs. Get that up and running. So let's see. Now, there was a world I'd saved space specifically for coordination centers. What could I do? I could have more population here, or I could have more science. But I can't do more science over there easily, so... Or more money. Or a missionary centre will give us as tourism. I'm torn between the money and the people. I think the people, actually. People do make a big difference. You know, the more people we have, the more money we get in general, the more research, it just improves everything. There was a world, and I've forgotten which one it is. Ah, there we are. Just waiting for a coordination centre. And I can't afford it. Let's see, 54 billion galactic credits a turn, that's not bad. And another ship ready, so the fleet is beginning to grow. We're still ripe for conquest, apparently. Which is a shame. Dalians really do like us, actually. That's really good. So it's the yaw we have to be afraid of. Who are getting shields, which is a problem for us. And they're going for kinetic. Interesting. Okay. I'm going to have to pay attention to them. But so far, I am definitely worried. I was about to say, so far I'm not actually worried about them, but that's a lie. I am worried about them. Okay, so I've got logistics of 13. Each of these ships is logistics of 3. So 4 ships in a fleet. So I need 1 more to complete that fleet. Oh wow, that's a pretty cool little ship actually. Well, medium ship. We'll finish that one off. We'll get the colony ship done. And then we'll start building the medium ships. But this is a good sign. We're starting to get ships ready. In fact, over here, the firepower is going up nicely. And there are only 2, so what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 ships in total. We have 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 more of the small ones. There we go. So, plenty of firepower coming along. Oh, and we've now got another artifact which has completed competitive manufacturing. Fantastic! And the O'Dare Conclave has been destroyed. Oh, that's a shame. Okay, so, is there anything else you can readily see? Artifact there, artifact there. Go claim artifacts. Competitive manufacturing. With wisdom and prudence, Altarians can make even our most advanced manufacturing process more efficient and less costly. Fantastic. Okay, so do I want practical fusion? Or do I want better research? Or agriculture at this point actually. Extra food. Yes, +1 food. Let's get even more food out of our farms. That is definitely what we want. More food means more people, and more people means more everything. And more everything is good. Okay, United Planets. No. I think anywhere. I can't colonize outside of my own areas now. That's a shame. I can see why they'd want to stop me doing that, but that's a shame. Okay, fine, whatever. Let's see how we're doing over here. Dalian influence is dropping significantly. That's good. I can definitely live with that. Get the soil upgrade done. Okay, we've got 54 billion galactic credits to turn, so that's not too bad. The farms are being grown nicely. Let's see, how's Sol 1 doing? Okay, so I've got the gap there. Ready? Rosino farm. So that should give us a much, much higher population over here, which should be good for us. That's the plan anyway. Hopefully I'll be proven right. Ship graveyards, not my most... Not the ones I tend to prefer. Oh, we're being attacked by marauders. By the marauders? Only if you declare war. I'm sorry, we don't really want to declare war. Especially on someone we haven't met. Even more so if it puts us at risk of being anywhere near the Drengin. Let's see, Iconian Refuge there. Penultimate ship in this fleet. With quite a lot of firepower. But that's not going to be enough, really, to deal with the yaw. Let's see where we stand militarily now, though. We are still really, really weak. However, we are no longer coming up as ripe for conquest. That's good. We've got the deterrent, which is what we needed. We needed to deter the yaw, not attack them per se. And we have more ships coming. Okay, so after this I can then set my focus again on shipyards and star bases. Pushing my culture that way, you know, trying to win through not killing people. Accelerated agriculture. Altarians are very particular about their food. It has taken much work to make plants grow in alien environments palatable to them. But now that we have, we expect to see improved food production. Fantastic! So I can go for more farming. Not really using the hospitals, so not the most useful. Terraforming could be good. Let's see. We could get Aquatic World Mastery, which could be useful, or Frozen World Mastery, yes. Boost their influence, as I have some frozen worlds in places where I could do with influence. I think that's a very good use of my research. Okay, get that fleet done. Halfway over there. See, a deep route's turning up here soon, so let's just move this out the way. Ready for the deep route. And let's see, and we've completed Frozen World Mastery thanks to one of the artifacts. That is fantastic. That is brilliant, because that is really starting to push our culture over into the Thalian contingency. And that is exactly what we needed. Okay, let's see. Anything else for you to go and collect easily? No. In that case, go automate your surveys. Unless I see any more artifacts, you can just do your own thing. Altarians have adapted so well to frozen worlds that their productivity and quality of life is as great there as anywhere else. Fantastic. So atmospheric cleansing I can't do for a while. Terraforming could be very useful. As well could the habitat improvements of resequencing, so that could be a useful one. But not yet, I think. I think for now, let's get more research going. Let's get the improved research centres so that we can do our sciencing much more quickly. Okay, so things are so far going quite nicely. We've got reasonable population growth. That's where we stand. Second highest population now. Let's check if that's actually true. Yeah, only the Taurians have more, so we are one of the bigger powers in the United Planets, which is really good. Hopefully this will continue to grow, because I'd love to get the presidency at the next set of elections. Oh! Okay. You call it war. We call it sanitizing the universe to the vermin who plague it. Either way, your time has ended. We had hoped you'd evolve past the need for brutality. Oh, but thank you, Thalians. Thank you. This is really helpful to us. You know what? Wow, 23 logistics. So we can now merge off. We'll need to merge this fleet. Let's see, I'm going to have to get you a good distance away to be able to do any good with you. Basic factory and cheesemonger's done. Excellent. But yeah, over here is a problem. The light spreader's on its way. You know what, let's get you back here. Meet up with this fleet. And start building up these. So it's 5, so I've got 20, so I can get 4 of these in a fleet. So yeah, we are going to have to go to war, sadly. That's not what I wanted to do. But we are going to have to do it. Okay. You know what, let's get you going and defending our Deep Space Starbase number 1. I had hoped to avoid this. You are on the way. Which is a bit of an issue. Okay, and Starbase there. Cultural Ring, Cultural Forum. Excellent. Now that might somewhat upset the Thalians. I'm not sure, but I think the quite obvious attempt to culture flip might upset them a little bit. But, to get that world, we've got to try it. We could also really do with Galactic Peace. I am not liking you're being able to declare war on us. Okay, let's get you up here. So you have 18 attack, we've got 30 attack and some shields, so technically a more powerful attack force than you've got. Let's see, nothing but ships. You're heavily defended against kinetics, so that might be the wrong one to use for us. Altarians are naturally gifted in the study of scientific fields, and our research labs are already the envy of the galaxy. These new research centres will help extend our advantage even further. Fantastic. So, I think at this stage I've got to accept. Actually no, I need to go ion drive so I can get faster. And after I've done those, new weapons. Ooh. Okay, I forgot I had that. I don't think we're going to win this one. No, we didn't scratch them, sadly. That is a shame. And our ships are rather slow still. However, oh wow, more of them are turning up. But they're quite slow as well, which is pretty good to know. Now, our ships are actually faster than the Yor, so we can run rings around them, which is good. So I'm thinking, after I've got the ion drive, so I can go even faster, I'm going to go and get, obviously, the lasers. Then, what would be good after that? Not sure, something military. Definitely something militarily. That's for sure. I think I'm going to try and do a laser run with these ships. Okay. Are you close enough to take out? Oh! The people of the Snathi find themselves in dire times, which you can consider the gift of extreme colonization. No, I'm sorry. I'm not going to do that. But I might go and talk to my friends, the Thalians. Although they are unhappy that we are trying to culture flip them. See if we can come to a trade agreement. Let's see. Food logistics, tourism, survey. Supportive population. How much would you like for that? Let us trade. Excellent, so that should increase our morale, which will be really nice. Okay, so we may have upset the Thalians a little bit here. I'm not convinced that was a good idea in hindsight, because we are very obviously trying to culture flip one of their worlds. But it'll be worthwhile in the end. But we have our ion drives, Magnetic fields can capture ions during hyperdrive flight, which can be added to the recant of our engines, increasing the overall speed and efficiency of our hyperdrive. The stars and Altarian's destiny just got a little bit closer. Excellent. However, now I feel the need for weapons. So let's see. Do I want to go down lasers? Or do I want to go missiles? I'm going to go beam weapons this time. Hopefully that'll be a good move. I'm hoping the Thalians don't attack me actually. I might actually decide it's a good idea to cancel out this ship because I think upsetting the Thalians as I am might be a fatal mistake. Let's see, how are they feeling about me? Furious. Having said that, we have enough positives we should just about get away with it. Okay, let's see if we can get away with it. Because we are starting to get our culture pushed in there quite heavily. So let's see, more wealth. Would definitely be good over here. Let's fill that one in with money. Might as well finish the soil engineering as a rush buy. And we have a new planet. Smart planets. There's substantial evidence that much of the plant life on this planet is communicating with each other via pheromones, and that it may in fact be sentient. Unfortunately for us, the most intelligent of the plants seem to prefer the most fertile grounds, which we have earmarked for farming. What are your orders? Well, if there's a hint of sentient intelligence, we won't botcher it for the sake of ourselves. Walk around the plants and begin trying to communicate with them, which will give us some benevolent points towards what we need to get our culture to expand more, and give us some research, but it will hit our food production. Well, the needs of our colonists come first. The plants won't look after them, certainly won't look after them. Sorry guys, I really have got my teeth in out straight today. Or haven't got my teeth in straight. Still, try to limit the damage and establish reserves where the plants can live undisturbed by us. Or, if the soil's good for the plants, it's good for us. Move them out by the roots, or burn them if needed. Let's see if they're smart enough to stop that. Which will give us extra food production. Now obviously I want the benevolence, which will give me the research to make this a good research world. And the points towards benevolence. So let's see, we have rare earth metals over there. That's research. Let's see, basic manufacturing here. Research here. No, not coordination center there. Research along here. And a coordination center. And then I'm going to want a market center here to get a bit of money. No, I'm not. I'm going to want a farm. Let's see. Yeah, definitely a farm there. Then soil improvements. So yeah, money over there would be good. And more research here. Make this a really big research world. No, I said farm, not research center. Excellent. So it'll be a really heavy research world, although limited. Oh! Are you the race with the same soft skin as the humans? Are you as dangerous as they, I wonder? We're dangerous enough when we need to be, Drengin. Let's see where we stand. Our faction power is quite low. What do the Drengin think of us? They hate us. By a long shot. How are the Thalians feeling? They are going down a lot. I may need to take my starbase out of their area. I think this was a mistake. Give it another couple of turns, see how much we can push into their culture, but unless we start making real inroads, I think we're going to have to take that down as a bad job, because, yeah, I think that was a mistake. Oh, a galactic event. Flag waving. A sudden wave of patriotic fever has swept across our civilization. All our people are caught up celebrating the great things we're doing. And let's face it, we are doing great things. Such universal approval is extremely rare. This seems an ideal opportunity to channel our people's energy into more constructive acts. So, this gift is too great to interfere with. Its approval was based on our people's appreciation for what we are already doing. We shall continue doing it. They'll give us a 20 benevolence and extra 20% approval, which that would be really useful. Or, eager but unskilled labour has limited uses, but not non-existent ones. Let's start directing our people's new energy to contribute to various volunteer programs and other civic projects. Give us a nice 10% approval boost, although it would be nice if he gave me something else, because the pragmatic one is only useful for pragmatic. Or, send these eager young citizens into the military where their brave talk can be put to some actual use. A small approval boost, but a nice boost to planetary defence. Now, I'm going to put this into benevolent. So I would like the influence growth. So I now need 50 to do enticing. So I'm going to start saving up for that one. But beam weapons are done. Even if we have peaceful intentions, we can't afford to fall behind in any arms race. The next generation of beam weapons should make the lesser species think twice before becoming aggressive with us. Fantastic. And I think this time I'm going to increase the range of the beam weapons. We are fragile, so we don't want to get too close. Let's see. Let's see what we can do about that nasty fleet. You know, we do not want these guys to be able to do too much damage. But we've got a lot of firepower. You know, I think it's time for our first battle. Let's watch it and see how it goes. Okay, so we have some shields against them. They have none against us. And we have massive amounts of firepower. This is going well, actually. We have done a lot of damage to their fleet. In fact, wiped it out at the cost of one of our ships. That's it. We've lost a single ship to these guys. The Yor may be not so strong against us. But I'm going to leave these guys defending our starbase. Let's see. Idle shipyard. Okay, so we have a lot of options here with the piercing breezes and the cutting principle. So let's see. The Mark III gives us 12 attack. This gives us 10 and 16 shields, but a rapid recharger. You know what? I would like 4 of these to be a fleet. So that would be quite a nice fleet when that's done. You can go and join this little fleet over here. Let's have them meet up. And if we find any Yor along the way, destroy them. And I think after we've got the next tech, I'd like to start moving down towards to be conquering planets. We can start taking some of the planets off of the Yor. Oh, we really are annoying the Thalians. And people are threatening to attack us now. You know what? I'm going to decommission this. This was a mistake. This was a mistake. I'm sorry, Thalians. I messed up there. Please don't kill me. And our first capital ship is ready. Fantastic. As I said before, it is a real shame that they only showed the Terran ships. That'd be really awesome if there were different ones, if there were ones for each race. But our first cutting principle is done. Our first medium vessel is now out of the docks. Let's see how we're doing on the trade. A lot coming in through trade, actually. And let's see. No, we're going okay. Let's keep this moving. We've got any other worlds ready. Now I can't go and colonize any more of the Thalians. What I could do is get a constructor and start culture pushing over here to try and get General 1. That would be a pretty good move, actually. Piercing breeze. We will need another one of the piercing breezes. Then I think I'm going to want to start trying to push our culture towards the uncolonized world. See how the Thalians are feeling about me now. Yeah, now I've stopped trying to culture flip them. They're a lot happier with me. I think we have to push it from outside of their borders, not from within, because that's, yeah, that's a great way to upset them. Ah. However, there's another Your fleet. We'll do a quick battle this time. We lost a ship, but that's okay. That's not too bad. Now, let's get you over to the borders. Start having you, harass the Your. Start showing them why it's not a good idea to attack us. Okay, Galactic Peace. Yeah, I would like Galactic Peace. Ah, the Your Singularity defied the vote. Brilliant. The people I needed to not defy the vote, defied it. Okay. However, this does boost our power. Let's see. It's going to be a while before we have a chance. I know. 29 turns before we have a chance. Get over, so that's fine. We've got a chance to grow our population. We're going to have to focus over at the Your. However, that's not too bad. Let's see. Apparently we are ripe for conquest. I'm getting good money coming in. I might want to go and buy some more tech off somebody. However, I've actually just seen the time. I'm afraid we have run out of time for today's episode. So it's been a useful episode. There was a bit of a mistake made. Trying to culture flip was definitely a mistake. Yeah, we really should not have tried to do that. That really upset the Thalians. But they're starting to forgive us. Which is good. We like forgiveness. We are in good terms with the Thalians, and we are pushing nicely into their territory even now. And we are looking at a place where we might be able to start culture flipping Cheesemonger anyway. And that's what we want. We really want that world. Over by the Your, things are not going quite as well. The culture flip is basically hit a roadblock. But their attacks on us have been seriously curtailed. And we are building up more and more of a fleet to deal with them. So on our next episode, we're going to be doing the next bit of research for ourselves, where we are going to be starting to move towards planetary conquest. So we can go take some worlds off the Your by force. Hey, they started the war, and we've done our best to stop the war. They're just not interested. But that is for the next episode. I do hope you've enjoyed today's episode, and I hope you'll join me for tomorrow night's episode, where we will continue this war and try and really show the Your why attacking us is a mistake. But, until then, farewell.